Good morning, children. In today's grammar lesson, we will be looking at the parts of speech. I'm sure we've all heard parts of speech before. So quickly, let's look at our objectives. To list the parts of speech, define each part of speech, give examples of each part of speech, and identify them in sentences. Now, what does part of speech mean? English words can be classified into different parts of speech according to the part they play in making sentences in the language. Each part of speech explains not what the word is, but how the word is used. And all English words fall into 8 main categories. Now, the 8 parts of speech are verb, noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Each part of speech explains not what the word is, but how the word is used, like I said earlier. In fact, the same word can be a noun in one sentence and a verb or adjective in the next. Here comes the nouns. A noun is a naming word. A name of anything is a noun. We have examples like Peter, lion, school, and problem. Let's look at this sentence. Mrs. Aruda is going to Vegas this weekend. Mrs. Aruda is going to Vegas this weekend. Now, Mrs. Aruda is a name of a person, so that makes it a noun. And Vegas is the name of a place, which is also a noun. Pronoun. A pronoun is used to replace a noun or another pronoun. A pronoun is used to replace a noun or another pronoun. Let's look at these examples. Let's look at the first 2 sentences. The first one says, Bola sings well. The second one says, she sings well. Now in the first sentence, Bola is a noun. In the second sentence, she is used to replace Bola, and so she is a pronoun. The second example, he and she are friends. He and she are friends. So he and she are pronouns. The next sentence says they are friends. So they here is used to replace he and she. More examples of pronouns are it, we, who, us, these, myself, and so on. Now let's take a look at verbs. A verb expresses action and a state of being. A verb expresses action and a state of being. Examples are run, hop, skip, was, spoke, writing, and so on. Let's look at the adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb, a phrase, or a clause. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb, a phrase, or a clause. We have 3 examples here. The first one says, the seamstress quickly made the wedding clothes. The seamstress quickly made the wedding clothes. So quickly in this sentence is the adverb. How did the seamstress make the wedding clothes. She made them quickly. He was very happy. How happy was he? He was very happy. So very is the adverb. He drove speedily but carefully. He drove speedily but carefully. So speedily and carefully are adverbs. Now let's look at adjectives. An adjective modifies a noun or pronoun by describing, identifying, or qualifying words. An adjective modifies a noun or pronoun by describing, identifying, or qualifying words. Let's look at the example. The truck-shaped balloon floated over the treetops. The truck-shaped balloon floated over the treetops. What type of balloon? Truck-shaped. So truck-shaped there is the adjective. Other examples are beautiful, 1, 2, and all the numbers, good, clever, yellow and other colors, tall, and so on. Prepositions. A preposition shows a relationship between a noun and another noun, pronoun, and a thing in a sentence. A preposition shows a relationship between a noun and another noun, pronoun, and a thing in a sentence. It also shows the position of objects in a sentence. If we look at the picture beside this explanation, we'll see different positions. We have examples such as on, against, over, during, beneath, beside, and so on. Let's look at conjunctions. Conjunctions are words used to link words, phrases, and clauses. Conjunctions are used to link words, phrases, and clauses. They are also called linking words. Let's look at our examples. I ate the pizza and pasta. You know we can also say, I ate the pizza, I ate the pasta. To join the two sentences, we have to use a word. And here we have used the and. I ate the pizza and the pasta. More examples are but, because, while, unless, till, so, yet, and so on. Yahoo! What is an interjection? An interjection is a word added to a sentence to convey emotion. An interjection is a word added to a sentence to convey emotion. Ouch! Hey! Those are examples of interjection. Now we're going to quickly look at this poem about the parts of speech by Kim Vetter. Announce the name of anything, a house or garden, hoop or swing. Instead of nouns, the pronouns stand. Her head, your face, his arm, my hand. Adjectives tell the kind of noun as great, small, pretty, white or brown. Verbs tell of something to be done, to read, count, sing, talk, laugh, or run. How things are done, the adverbs tell, as slowly, quickly, ill, or well. Conjunctions join the words together as men and women, wind or weather. The preposition stands before a noun as in or through a door. The interjection shows surprise as, oh, how pretty! Ah, how wise! That's why we learn the parts of speech, which reading, writing, speaking teach, because grammar needs to be correct to help you earn the world's respect. Now, if we look at this poem, it tells us about the 8 parts of speech and what they do. Interesting, right? Now for our activity. There is a document attached to this presentation. We have 30 questions. I'll advise that you attempt all the questions because they all talk about parts of speech as we have just discussed. Thank you and see you next week.